If you are trying to eat the Starch Solution diet and you like whole foods, then this is the video for you. I'm going to be showing you everything that you need to get from whole foods to adhere to the Starch Solution diet. Woo! Starting out with these salsas. What I love about salsa is that it's a sneaky way to get in fruits and vegetables, especially when you get these nice picos that are made fresh. You can get high quality raw vegetables in, which is a hard thing to do, and I'll be the first to admit it, that eating raw vegetables, it's not an easy thing. I love that Whole Foods has the mango salsa, they have their normal pico de gallo, they have some pineapple pico de gallo if you are lucky, mango and pineapple, I mean you just can't go wrong here. Another feature that you'll see at Whole Foods is the miso. Miso is something that is really slept on. If you're trying to add flavor to your soups, or to vegetables, adding in just a teeny tiny bit of miso is going to be highly effective in achieving a taste that you go, oh, that's actually really good. So get your hands on some miso. All of the different types of pickles and kimchis are another great feature that you'll find at Whole Foods. You can find pickled beets, cabbage, carrots. These are great for the gut. They're also great to add to a salad to add a crunch and some saltiness. Another great feature of Whole Foods is the bulk section. There are so many different grains, and I really think that this section of Whole Foods gets overlooked. You can get steel cut oats, rolled oats, you can get kidney beans, split peas, all different types of rice, including wild rice. You can get the Lundberg wild rice blend, which you honeys know that I love. You can get black rice. You can get buckwheat groats, farro, lentils, red quinoa, white rice. I mean, people really overlook this and they'll buy the prepackaged stuff, but it's much cheaper to get it in bulk. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome. My name is Emmie. I'm a nutritionist and the creator of the Slim on Starch program, where you work with me as well as a mindset coach and a nutrition coach to lose weight on a plant-based diet. If you're interested in doing that, then go to healthyemmie.org or just click the link in the down bar. The sweet potato selection at Whole Foods is definitely one of the assets. There are the purple Stokes sweet potato, there are the Hana yams, there's the Japanese sweet potato, which is one of the best. The Hana yam and the Japanese, it's a real toss-up. I say that the Japanese sweet potato tastes like frosting, and the Honey Nut Cheerios, not the Honey Nut Cheerios, I spoiled it. The Hana yam tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios. They are so good. You can poke both of these with a fork and put them directly into the oven at about 375 for an hour. Make sure you put some tin foil on the bottom of your oven, or else you'll find that the goopy parts are going to get stuck on the bottom of the oven and make your oven smell every time you turn it on. The canned pumpkin and canned butternut squash are a great addition to oatmeal if you're looking to sweeten up your oatmeal but don't want to use fruit. Also, these nutritional yeast flavors, I mean, honey, we've got the normal nutritional yeast, we've got dill and vinegar, we have salt and apple cider vinegar flavor, we have a nacho spice. This is a great cheesy flavor to add to pastas or on top of potatoes, rice, vegetables. Honestly, you can put nutritional yeast on just about anything. The unsweetened Eden soy milk is just made from water and soybeans. Most plant milks that you'll find at the store, unfortunately, do usually have a lot of additives. They'll add things like oil and salt and sugar and soy lecithin, some preservatives sometimes. I really love this because it is just soybeans and water. When it comes to ketchups that don't have added sugar, Whole Foods has a really impressive selection. I mean, who knew? Seriously. They have the Primal kitchen ketchup. They have this True Made veggie ketchup that has no sugar added and also has some sneaky vegetables added in there. And the Good For You ketchup doesn't have any sugar added. Then I found some no salt added mustard, which is kind of unheard of. This is from Organicville, and as it says, it does not have any added salt. The True Made brand also has a mustard that has some hidden veggies in it, which I thought was pretty cool as well. It does have salt, but I don't really mind salt. I don't think it's the end of the world, but I thought this was fun to share. Then Rick's Picks has all these different pickled vegetables, which are great to add to a salad for a nice kick. I also found these pickled red onions, which go great on rice bowls, in wraps, and salads. Now, barbecue sauce is traditionally something that has sugar up the wazoo, but this barbecue sauce, I actually found a good amount of them, doesn't have any sugar added to it. So we have the good for you barbecue sauce in the classic, as well as the sweet and spicy. We have the Primal Gold. They have a classic barbecue sauce and a golden barbecue sauce. Neither one of these have sugar added. I mean, I was shocked and impressed. Then moving on to these Wasa crackers, as well as these Scandinavian fiber crisp breads, and these Mary's Gone crackers. None of these have oil added. Now, I will say that these are a dry starch, so they're not the best for weight loss, and they're a hand-to-mouth food. I could eat like 10 million of them in one sitting, so they're not gonna be the most optimal weight loss food, but they are Starch Solution approved, and these ones don't have any oil added. Now, you may remember Engine 2 products. I would talk about them a lot on this channel. They actually rebranded as Plant Strong. So if you're in Whole Foods and you can't find the Engine 2 products, it's because they've rebranded as Plant Strong, and here's what they look like. Now, they're a little bit pricey, but you probably will be able to find them on sale if you're lucky. They have the Indian lentil stew, the carrot chickpea stew, and they also have broths. So they have a veggie broth, a corn broth, a mushroom broth, a sofrito broth. They have a firehouse chili. They have a white bean chili. I have tried all of the stews and all of the chilies, and they're all absolutely delicious. They don't have any oils added, and they are very low in sodium as well. So this is Rip Esselstyn's line of Plant Strong. Highly recommend. They're a little bit pricey, but they're delicious. And if you want to treat yourself, I have treated myself with these. Then we have Dr. Mcdougall himself making an appearance in Whole Foods. Here is his black bean soup, his spring onion soup, his ramen, his miso ramen, and some pad thai. I've had the pad thai, it's good. The black bean soup is my absolute favorite. The split pea is also good. I didn't love the hot and sour soup, but I wanted to show it. And then there are all of the Mcdougall soups that are not the add hot water one. These are just the microwave ones, and I love these soups. So I love the lentil, I love the split pea, there's the garden veggie, the black bean soup, the tortilla soup is delicious. The minestrone. And if you haven't seen the video that I did with my mom when she took one of these soups and she kind of made it into her own, I would recommend that you go and watch that. Here's the video that I'm referencing. It's her doctored up Dr. Mcdougall soup recipe, so go check that out. This Amy's organic soup is also no oil added, and there's also a popcorn at Whole Foods that doesn't have any oil or salt added, which that is crazy that they have this and that they advertise it too. It's awesome. This Chung's miso soup bowl is also oil-free and vegan. And liquid aminos. You honeys know that I love my sushi, and I always eat my sushi with liquid aminos if I can help it. It tastes like soy sauce, but it doesn't have any salt added to it. And my oven is ready for my Japanese sweet potatoes. I found these raw wraps made from carrots and tomatoes and mangoes. They're pretty pricey. They're about $8 a pop, but it's pretty cool because they don't have any oil added to them. And if you are craving a wrap, try it out. It is pretty pricey, but let me know how you like it. And then Sushi Nori. I mean, who doesn't love nori? Whether you're making your own sushi rolls or if you're having a sushi bowl and you want to eat it in some nori, or you can eat salad in nori. It gives a nice salty, fishy flavor, which I enjoy. Next, the Kombu Flakes. These are great for getting iodine. Iodine is something that you will want to make sure that you're getting your daily dose of. I do mine through Kombu Flakes, and there are some Kombu Flakes at Whole Foods. Dulse Flakes are also another fantastic way to get your iodine. Then I'm sure that you guys have seen summer rolls, spring rolls before, not spring rolls, summer rolls. Summer rolls are the fresh ones. Summer rolls are made with rice paper. Here's what summer rolls are, and you can make some of your own by getting some rice paper. Next, the fat-free marinara sauce. I used to buy this by the case when I was in college. I'm not kidding. I literally bought it by the case because I would use it in my chili. This stuff is so good. If you have a family and you don't want to use the ragu because it's loaded with added sugar and oil, get this. This has no oil added and no sugar added. Then the thing that we love so much, the Good Neighbors No Oil Added Hummus. honey. We love this stuff. It says itself, it's just the best. Sponsor me, please. They have tons of flavors. They have roasted red pepper, they have lemon, they have garlic, garden veggie, jalapeno, just the best. Cedars also has a fat-free, oil-free hummus that doesn't have any oil added. And then these corn tortillas, just made from corn, water, and lime, are fantastic for tacos. Now, heading into the frozen section, you're gonna be able to buy some grains such as quinoa, white rice, basmati rice, brown rice. These are all readily available in the frozen section, and you can just throw them into the microwave. It truly could not be easier. Then I found these Caulipower roasted potato slices. These actually have no oil added, which is pretty amazing, and you can use them to make some sweet potato toast if you put some of the no oil added hummus on there. Then Cascadian Farms does have some great blends. Here is their organic and hearty blend made from brown rice, black beans, corn, and red bell peppers. Doesn't have any oil added. And then Ezekiel, of course, has their English muffins. They have their bread. These are all sprouted grains that don't have any oil added. If you made it to the end of the video, comment Whole Foods so that I know that you made it. I love you, honeys, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah.